Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Unplayable. No reward. Flying to the boundary.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Edged. Unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Loud shout. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Off the edge, could be four. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot. Like before, so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the bat. Under pressure.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Bolt, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the members' end. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait there.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Quick onto that in the infield. Big appeal.
Yeah.
Thick edge.
Keepers.
The edge was very close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Yep.
Nicked it. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged it. Big shout. Southey from the hospital end. Jamieson into the attack now from the hospital end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Nice solid defensive shot. Huge appeal. Couldn't get it through the field. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Yes, keeper, keeper.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Bowler is confident on this one.
Wait. Yep, yep.
Well placed, should get a single. Straight to the fielder.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Going with spin now.
Coming on to bowl.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs. Full and wide, left alone through to the keeper.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Williamson just needs to continue finding good spots now. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Bolt, the left armour, is the new bowler from the hospital end.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keepers.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. No interest in that one from the batter. Bolts will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Big edge! The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Massive edge. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Loud appeal.
Well bowled.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. The right armour is coming into the attack. From the hospital end.
Yes. No. Yep.
This could be trouble.
No.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. This should be close.
No.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on.
Yes.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Yep. No.
There's trouble here.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 5 for 425.
No.
Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket.
The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle in and not think about the previous wickets.
Yes, nice bowling.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Misses everything. Stumped by a mile. No chance to get back. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this.
The match comes to a close and they've done exactly what they
Morning.
Despite the conditions, the captain is asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between...
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Straight to the fielder. There'll be one run here for them.
West Indies get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
Powell is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. There's a run here, surely.
Powell shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. West Indies are none for 6. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Wait. Waiting. Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just threw the shot too early.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot.
Roach ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Loud shout. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs. Bolt just needs to continue finding good spots now.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Southey from the university end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Wait.
A little late on that, no run scored. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. No interest in that one from the batter. Southey will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Big shout.
Yes, yes.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. No interest in that one from the batter. Bolt will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Bolt ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Ball is in. No.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yes. No. Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Needs a direct hit.
Yes. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Great shot through the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. This could be trouble. Good shot. A beauty.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Shot there to get the century. A fantastic
A century full of brilliance. They've been so composed right from ball one. Steady stroke making, nothing too flashy, just built the innings gradually, and a fantastic century.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
No, no. Yep.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be...
Yes.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Needs to be on target.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yes.
Bowler is confident on this one. Could be gone if only they had hit. A direct hit and this could be gone. Trouble. Oh, gone. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really...
Wait there.
The match comes to a close, and they've...
We're live.
The captain throws the ball to their bowlers. Certainly looks like the right decision. It's a wicket that will favour the bowlers.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
with the medium pacer.
Yep. How's that?
Huge appeal.
No. Yeah.
Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad. Loud appeal.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100.
Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling. That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Nice
That brings up the
bowling.
50 partnership for these two.
Built some momentum for the team with this 50 partnership. Their team will be hoping now it can contribute to a very strong total. I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying to do a slower ball. Just got it all wrong.
Nice.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong.
Oh, nice bowling. Oh, yes, nice bowling. Oh, nice bowling.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yes, nice bowling.
Overstepping. Just a little too eager on that delivery.
Carey got nothing on that as it goes over the rope. Nice shot. Runs possible.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
Yep.
Overstepped on that occasion.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Chance to run two.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
I'd say that was the right call to not run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Oh, nice bowling.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. That's a good 50. Not setting any speed records, but it's been nicely crafted and a deserved 50.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Got their weight forward, their head was...
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. The deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field. They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Oh, no.
That was a
Nice
pretty
bowling.
wild delivery. Lost all control.
Misses everything.
Nice.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Confident appeal. Could it be? The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Oh, that's so close, but the decision will stay the same.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Oh, nice bowling.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
For 200.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Yes.
There'll be one run here for them.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous. You've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits. Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third. Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Oh, nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Bit of a wild delivery. I would have been calling it a wide, but the umpire lets it go.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got... got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Yes.
Quick onto that in the infield. Didn't keep... the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out.
Oh no.
Yes.
Nice bowling.
No.
That's a harsh call from the umpire. I've seen wider than that not called.
Oh.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Oh no.
That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control.
Oh.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Oh.
Yes.
Bowling.
No.
They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Pads that away.
Off the body and they scamper through for a run.
Oh. Nice.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery.
Oh no.
Yes.
Nice bowling.
And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
Don't see that very often. Back-to-back no balls. And it's at times like this, as a bowler, where you've got to go back to basics. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Khan back on now.
To the attack for Afghanistan.
Yes.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Accepts the plaudits of all around this ground. It's been a wonderful innings, a fantastic 100.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? They'll get at least one. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Oh, no.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach. Oh, wow, I think that's called for overstepping. You just cannot be doing that as a spinner.
Yes. No.
And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
Always a sign of a strong captain in situations like this, just to step in and help give some confidence back to the bowler.
Oh, nice bowling.
This is just poor. Maybe time for a rest after this over.
We've all been there. Nothing seems to be going right. All you can do is get your head down and remember the basics.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Super shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keepers.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg.
No.
That's the over. Australia are 8 for 331.
Yes. No.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Oh,
Yes.
nice bowling.
And the
Nice.
200-run partnership up for these two batsmen.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix. Up that almost led to a run out.
Yes.
Brilliant. A reverse sweep, a switch hit for 4.
Brings up their half-century.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Oh,
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
No.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yes. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Oh, nice bowling.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
Keeper.
No.
Nothing going right with the run-up at the moment. I think they'll be glad just to see... Wow, that's missed the lot. Gone. Brilliant in the field. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky. Nope.
Nobody likes to come out to face a hat-trick ball. You feel for any batter that has to go through this experience.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
End of the
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
9.
Australia found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win. Yes.
Yep. How's that?
Loud shout.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yeah. No.
Good running. It needed to be as well.
Lyon takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yes. No.
This could be out.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field. Good pickup. Big chance.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yes.
What is that? It's a cardinal sin for a spinner to be bowling a no ball.
Overstep. On that occasion. Misses everything.
Nice.
2 in a row, just sloppy, really.
Yeah.
Yes, nice bowling.
Needs to be on target.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yep.
Nice bowling.
Just wasteful. Any chance of a legal delivery?
Chance.
No.
In situations like this, you just need to focus on getting through the over, and then you can spend a bit of time until your next one, coming up with some new plans.
Yep.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Yes, nice bowling.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
Yes.
There's trouble here. Could that be out? Looks so.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this... This goes down as a fail.
The new batsman hitting out to the crease at number 11.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Some moves being made in the field, looking pretty balanced now between defensive and attacking.
Yep. No.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yes. No.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yes. No. No. Yes. No.
That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a...
That win gives us...
Grenade out.